The only reason why I sold multiple businesses is because I had systems in place for everything that I did. Many of you are familiar with mind mapping, and if you're not, you can search it on the internet. But we're going to start with a bubble, and in the center bubble is your idea or your concept. And so let me give you an idea or concept, and let's talk about recruiting, because recruiting is huge. Once you get to a certain level, it can't rely on you anymore. So you're going to have teams. So in the middle of your bubble, it's going to be recruiting or team members. And from the stem of your bubble, you want to look at what are the things that I need to put in place. So you need to have an interview questions. Now in our interview process, we have 10 different interview stages. So each bubble has a different stage. And so I have all those questions listed out so that if any assistant or if another team member needed to ask those questions, or I could delegate to them, they know exactly what to ask. Then there's a protocol. A protocol is how do I deliver the exact same results as, let's say, Pam would deliver, so that at the end of the day we're comparing apples to apples. So I have a grading sheet, and we're grading on appearance, authenticity, answering questions, communication style, examples of successes. So we're all measuring the same thing, and we're going to rate on a scale of 1 to 5. Then from that system it goes, do they then go to interview number 2? Or do they get a thank you for coming and sharing and it isn't going to work here? Then there's the compensation conversation. So in all your bubbles, everything that it takes to hire someone. What are those elements? What are those things that we need to put in place? And then that's when you start breaking it down. Now once you do it once, you want to make sure that it's duplicable so that you don't have to do it again. So I might spend 10 units of energy, building that one system, but then once I get the momentum going, the system's in place, I can delegate it, somebody else can do it, I can resell it, I can give it away, whatever you want to do with it. And that allows you to not have to think about it again when you have to recruit or hire again, because that gets scary and it gets time consuming. So there's lots of ways to build a system, but if you use mind mapping, that's the most efficient way and the most creative way.